More!
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Hey everyone, we're in New York and we found Ted.
Last time we saw Ted, we were also standing like this, but in a very different context.
We're in New York for some YouTube stuff and we had to go sightseeing, so Ted's like the most famous New York attraction. And the second attraction that we had to see is the halal guys.
Chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice. That's basically what it is. They have this white sauce that you pour on it. That's just like, what is that?
No, it's in a pack.
In a pack?
It's in a-
Wait, they only gave us one.
No.
We feed each other.
That happens when sometimes I do takeout and we order a bunch of food and it's embarrassing because they think one person's eating all that because they give me one fork.
It's so dense too. It's like
Wait,
a
we should have
brick.
just shared one.
The sauce?
We
No,
should've just-
you need all the
All the
sauce.
sauce, really?
You need
Hey, wait, where's
all
the lettuce?
sauce in the world. There's no lettuce?
There's at the bottom. Wes is like, where's the lettuce? I need this to be healthy. One of my other favorite things about New York is public transportation is so good here compared to LA where you have to sit in traffic all day. Do you miss driving at all? Because you love cars.
Before we talk about cars and stuff, I want to talk about lunch break.
Wait, hold on. You watch Lunch Break, Ted?
I gotta keep in touch with what's going on. Lunch break, first of all, great name. It's kind of like recess. It's
Yeah.
an adult version of recess in
Okay.
you. But
Uh-oh.
the premise of lunch break, the people are eating when you're doing a talk show.
Yeah.
So you're basically talking with your mouth full.
Yes.
You're spitting everywhere. And then I've seen a couple of episodes where Phil has like mail on the corner of his mouth
No?
or something.
Our cameras are not that high def, okay?
Oh, it is. And then people are talking like they're chipmunks because they stashed away food in the
done
back
that.
of their cheeks. Eat it.
No.
So you
see-
eat and then we'll talk.
That's the beauty of Lunch Break is that, but see, I'm talking right now, you should be eating.
Oh, okay.
While someone else is talking, that's when you get your food in. Imagine like Ted's watching, and then like, well, there's like an engaging conversation going. He's going to the one person that's not talking, and he's just focused on
Yeah.
that. But I'm glad you watched, Ted. Who's your favorite member of Lunch Break?
I like the intro, the first word from whatever, all the videos that gets released on More Wong Food. That's my favorite part. More!
Now that we got our report card from Mr. Fu on Lunch Break, we'll make sure to improve on that, Mr. Fu. What are your cars in LA?
An Acura NSX, and I have a BMW 3 Series 1991 328
91.
IS.
It's really nice.
It's my track car that I've taken to the track once. On my last lap, the brakes broke. But the e-brake still works.
You're able to drift at least. I drive a 2010 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. I'm really ashamed to say I haven't modded it like crazy or anything.
Yeah, when you drive a car like that, people expect that you're like
They do.
like a racer.
They do, and I bought it knowing that like they expect me to be a crazy racer that's gonna street race at any chance, and I'm actually the opposite.
They, as in cops.
Usually I'm very cautious because I know how much attention the car gets. So
It's the same with me when I drive the NSX. I'm always on the slow lanes.
before that, my only car was a 1992 Toyota pickup truck, which I really liked. That thing was like invincible. It had great mileage. It could like hold a bunch of stuff. It was kind of beat up, but not in a like junky way. So I didn't worry too much about it, and it was fun to drive because it was like, totally manual.
There's no power steering, no AC.
Only one side of the speakers worked on the radio. There's roll-up windows. Like everything was manual, so you really felt that car, and you felt like you're operating a machine. You guys remember when I used to drive us around in the truck?
I do.
Yes.
And
All
it
of
was,
us?
And it was very crammed.
That's cramped.
The stick was right here. Whoever's
No.
sitting next to me.
It's uncomfortable.
As fun as it was, I wanted something that could have some more kick. I was looking at a WRX, possibly a IS, and then I tried the Evo, and like out of all things combined, I like the Evo the most. It's white and it looks like a stormtrooper, and next to Ted's NSX, it looks like a stormtrooper next to Darth Vader.
If your car looks like a stormtrooper next to his car, which is Darth Vader, mine's like Yoda.
Oh, whoa, Yoda's awesome.
Yeah.
I drive a 2004 Acura TSX. It's so weird, like, when I think of 2004, I still think of like, oh yeah, that's kind of new. And then I'm like, wait, that was 12 years ago. I'm driving a 12-year-old car.
It doesn't look like it though.
I think it's a great looking car. It's classic. It's like driving an Acura Legend, you know?
Oh, I love the Legend.
Your NSX is what?
2000,
Oh,
so
never
it's
mind.
16 years old.
Oh my gosh, okay. So, anyways, it was like a higher end kind of car when I got in 2004. I was still in college and I felt very undeserving to be driving such a nice car at
Very
that
nice
age. And now I've grown into it and it's my I love it. It's been with me through a lot. But I am feeling like I'm getting to that point in my life where I think I need a new car. Like I need to be able to like have a USB in my car. I would love to have a car that has a rear-facing camera. I feel like that would make life so much easier.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Wait, I want to know what everyone's first car. Actually, yeah, was a truck your first car?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what was your first car then?
My first car was a 1995 Nissan Altima. It was bluish green and it had that bubble butt, that round trunk.
Ted likes big butts, and he cannot lie.
You could put a lot of junk in that trunk.
You can put a lot of stuff in there,
Not as much as my truck.
My first car was also a Nissan, even older though. It was a 1990 Maxima. It was white, red interior, or maroon interior.
Fancy.
No,
man.
I mean, well, it was my dad's like when he finally like upgraded or whatever. Like that was
Okay.
his dream car at
Okay.
the time, and then I got it when I started driving. You still miss one car, the car that we met you
Yeah.
with.
Oh yeah. So after my Altima, I got my brother's fully loaded a V6 engine.
Whoa.
Leather seats.
Yeah?
Heated seats.
Yeah,
Honda Accord. 98.
that was like the Honda Accord. That's a solid car. I actually remember wanting to get the coupe version. You took care of that car. It always felt like we were like getting into like a luxury vehicle.
Ted would pick us up
car.
and drive us places.
I've owned an S2000. I love that car. You can count kind of all my cars and you can kind of figure out how many quarter life crisis or life crisis I had. So that's 3.
What's everyone's dream car? I guess Tesla would be my. I feel like no, Tesla is an attainable car, but like dream car, an airplane.
It's dangerous.
I think the McLaren is incredibly beautiful.
Which one?
And their performance is pretty good too.
To be honest, I'm not even pretend. I don't know that much about cars. So when I say dream car, I'm just like, yeah, that one looks. The Lamborghinis look nice. Ferraris look nice.
I probably would never own a Lamborghini. It's too pretentious and
Right?
too douchebaggy.
Yeah, you shouldn't get a car that gives you an image.
And the NSX doesn't say that at all.
And an Evo, yeah, there's no image associated with that.
I like the vintage cars. I like the older cars.
Like the 90s, you're saying.
The 90s, when I grew up with posters of these cars, like the car in the first Bad Boys, that Porsche. Your dream cars are the cars that
You grew up one as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that said, one of my dream cars growing up was the Mitsubishi 3000 GT.
Oh, hey, me too.
Yeah.
I like to learn how to draw it.
My parents took me to the dealership so I can pick up a brochure. Just like when I was in 8th grade.
Whoa.
Just so I could like look at pictures of
look at
it.
it, yeah.
And that is like the most poser car ever because it's like
It's not fast
It's
enough.
not fast.
Yeah. That's so funny that they took you to the dealership just to get the brochure. That there's no internet, so if you wanted to look at
Yeah.
pictures, you had to go get a brochure. What's your dream car then?
I have 2. One was also a Lamborghini, but it was the one before the Diablo, the Countach. My brother built a plastic model kit of it when I was really little. We had toys of it and everything, and it was just ingrained in me that that car is like the ultimate car. But my number 1 is probably a DeLorean. I actually looked into this. I would get a retrofitted, like all-electric DeLorean. I'm not sure if I would do the Back to the Future conversion. I actually think it's on the table.
Wait, how much is a DeLorean right now?
I think it's like 70.
Oh, that's attainable. Isn't it like a really unsafe car?
No, it's stainless steel. It's
Oh.
super heavy.
dishwasher safe.
Yeah, like
You know that it doesn't actually go back in time.
I know.
That's not a feature that comes with it. I'm really full. This is Ted. You didn't even touch it.
This is his argument. You can't eat and talk.
What were you doing the whole time that we were
Listening.
talking?
I'm self-conscious. I don't want. Be sure to comment and tell us what your dream cars are.
Tell us if you don't have a dream car, what your first car was. Maybe who else out there also had a 1990 Maxima or 95 Altima? We'll be like car buddies.
Or 92 Toyota pickup. That's
Like
the
it didn't
name
have a
of
name,
It
right?
didn't have a name.
It's just pickup. Just pickup truck. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for new lunch breaks every Thursday where you can see us eat and get stuff on our faces and talk with our mouths full and be awkward with our food. Ted's favorite part.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.